Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm a bit more properly centered. Whoa! Not that again. Okay, we heard that like a million times before because I left it on this screen. So we're not going to do that again. All right? But either way, hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's GwDZilla. We're back again playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So it's been probably at least a good couple months since I last touched this game, and I only picked it up once. So now I'm actually diving into it. We're going to go ahead and play through it, grind through it. Oh, it's an autosave. Okay. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, I don't have any amiibos, so I can go ahead and do that. Yeah, follow the girl who mysteriously appeared in my dreams. Okay. Oh, so much quicker. Okay, there we go. I'm getting... Back and forth does that. Okay. I'm exhausted. Okay. Okay, I gotta use that to fix my camera. Alright, following her. Where are you going, mysterious one? Why do you bring me to places that seem to be different than I've seen before? Oh, this one's feral. I was like, oh, those things are just everywhere. Get out of here. Okay, I ran away. Why is it feral? Oh, that's cool. That works on the controller. Move, dash. Yep. Yep. So basically says to use the Z to... Gotcha. If this is not how you start playing a game again, I don't know. Okay, I think I've gotten everything. Lock on. Yep. Oh, that's how I can do... Okay, there we go. The camera, and then fix the camera. So, like, while I'm running around, we can... find what we're looking for. Oh no, they've gotten me. Oh wait, this one. I don't know the buttons. Got it. This is the worst start to a playthrough you'll probably ever see. Okay, I've gotten the buttons figured out now. Go ahead, we got a rupee. We're probably gonna fall down there anyway, but just in case. Might be something real simple, like, hey. Look at that. Watch him not be fine getting across this thing. Come on. If you fall, I'm going to be a little sad. Get out of here. Coming at me with your batty batness. Apparently I'm supposed to dash. Okay. Dash, 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 dash. Ah. No, my rupee. There's a whole rupee. I could have got a cookie. I need to make sure you can go through this obstacle course first. And now if you've realized that you're an idiot, you lost your heart. I meant to put it away earlier. There we go, get up there. Like, where's this itch? Found it. Itchy right there. Alright. Go into the hole. Like, where else am I going to go? Am I going to run around and look all over the place for, like, the next couple minutes? Oh, cool. That's kind of quick. Is this another, like, sword of time? Or is this just a sword and a stone? The one chosen by the Creator, I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with a personal designation. B is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling great destiny that is the burden to carry. Come, Link. You must take up this sword as the chosen by my Creator. It is your destiny. The strange dreams trouble your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you will exhibit some appreciation. Apprehension. Appreciation. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be a part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? Gimme, 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 gimme. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my Creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Haha, I lied, I'm running away. What are you gonna do now? Oh, damn bat. So she does nothing if you just leave. So you can just choose not to pull up the sword. Okay. Oh, that's that. Alright, here's the map. Where am I? I am over here. Oh, I see. I see where I'm locked into now. That's all this and all that. Okay, okay. But hello, did you know I got a bird? Watch your footing out there. In the dark, you never know when you might take off wrong step off a ledge. Oh, don't let me catch you going out flying at night. Only trained knights, such as myself, should be doing that. You take care now. Nah, whatever. Just do it again. What if he eventually gets aggravated? No, said it again. Okay. Nope. Going home. Don't care what you say. Going home. Oh, look, there's even, like, vines here to, like, let me go back. Haha! Save. Oh yeah, that's right, I started down here. There we go. Can't fly at night, I'll go to bed. Nope, can't go to bed. They really just kind of let you just, like, run off and not continue the story. They say this game's linear. I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, it's kind of easy to get stuck. Oh, right. A little difficult to get out, though. Okay, you get locked to this point. That's what happens. You get locked to this point. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect him to be able to actually hit me over here. Oh, well, I didn't even hit him. That was just Link hitting him on his own. Like, you damn thing. Oh, you don't have to cut him off. Alright, let me go pick up the sword. I know I said I wasn't going to do anything stupid like walk around and check everything out, and then what did I do? That's right. Get down here, beast woman! I'm known as Fee. Please set the pedestal, draw the sword. Okay, fine. I'm drawing the sword. Just like that. Easy peasy. Cut up this loaf of bread. Hoya! Sha! Place for you. That's his version of Lionel. Thunder, thunder, thunder. He goes, hup, ha, yeah. Recognition complete, Master. Link. My master. Link. Link. Oh! I've had my suspicions, but until now, I wasn't sure. Yet here we are, in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that the place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room exists in a secret passage down a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in the place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with a sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never deemed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness yet wise with knowledge, immeasurable. Ah, yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears the critical section of the passage has been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guided sword shall be known as goddess, chosen hero, as the goddess's chosen hero, and is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse. The shadow of apocalypse, from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to a vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the spirit maiden, Honorable Zelda.
This is no easy task, Link. The world below is forsaken place, and to reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this.
This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with the Skyward Strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest, swing your sword to send a powerful skyward strike. Ja! Got it. Pokey pokey. That will illuminate the path. We gotta do it again. Skyward poke! I'll just say it like an anime character all the time. I'll just say each piece. Oh, I think it'd be 4 pieces or 3 pieces. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword, and I will accompany you with your travels, pressing the down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Oh, she's like a Pokemon that goes in a sword.
Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have a big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this feast says is true, Zelda is alive. Alive, no doubt, coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her.
Why are you doubting her? She's a magical spirit Pokemon that just jumped into the Sword. Like, you doubting her? I'm pretty sure if she's saying Zelda's alive, alright, Mr. Birdman? Mr. Bird Eyes over here, looking at them all wide and stuff.
Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may face, Link, especially down there. Or if you decide to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. I forgot to hit record. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but is only the start of a journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. I'm gonna hit record now.
Alright, so my dumbass forgot to hit the record button. So this is where we're starting off. That whole other section I'm gonna have to pull off stream. Which is fine. It's whatever, but here we go. Okay, we're doing it. Let's do it!
You do your people proud, Link.
Yeah, thank you all for sticking around.
Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, you don't look up to the task. The uniform you are to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go.
Oh, it's a real uniform that they're planning on using the whole time. Wasn't just a costume.
Our green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. I am Link. Take care of your journey. Be sure to stop by some of our shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I'll return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You're always welcome to stop by. If you are of any questions, you and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. I hear your sparring instruction. The Knight Commander is also known that you will set out from Skyloft. He's concerned for you. Why don't you consider stopping by the sparring hall and speaking with him before you go? Link, be safe out there. I'm counting on you to find Zelda.
There's nothing useful in here. Look at the size of this guy compared to him. It's kind of crazy. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Link. This guy is a descendant of Tingle. Look at his cheeks. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. His name's Fledge. Or their name is Fledge. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got an adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventure. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it. Yep, that you need for your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put inside this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield! They'd fit in the pouch. They might come in handy for the adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Yeah! Okay, where's the bazaar? Like an arrow. Classroom. Bruce. Oh, you want to talk to me too now, huh? Look at you. Look at you and your smug-ass look. God damn. Why is this like the most smug-ass looking character? Like even Link can't take himself serious. He's like laughing looking at this smug-ass.
Hey, I just saw the news out of all this. How come all you got promoted to the senior class? What a stupid cause, eh?
On top of that, the goose won't come out of his room and Zelda is missing. And so, you foul! Go home there, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm curious, where's the bazaar, though? Oh, you want to say something nice to me? Hey, taking off eating journey now? Then you probably won't be eating for a while. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure to come home every now and then. Nothing like good sleep in your own bed. I thought she was about to give me something. Like, here, have this. Alright, what's this? Restroom. What's inside the restroom? What's inside the restroom? Really? Oh, there we go, ready to go. Here we go, I'm gonna go on my big journey now. Like, it really is a good idea, but just like the fact I just was able to do that in the game, just, I can't take it serious now. No, I can't. That was hilarious though. I'm really happy they put that in the game. Hey, sup? Thank you for the sword. Oh, you want me to give back that other sword, huh? Link, the headmaster told me about Zelda. Poor girl, I'm worried about her. Now, I don't know all the details of what's going on here, but the sword you're carrying isn't from Skyloft. It's an ancient artifact that can only be carried by the chosen one. And since you happen to be the one carrying it, I guess you figured it out. A lot of the rest of his crazy story. I wish there was something else I could do for you. Link, wait, maybe there is. Yes, I'll get a shield and come back here. Then I'll be reached to teach you security defense. It is the least I can do for you. Let's do it. Back here, there's a shield. I'll go get it. Let's do defense. And I was about to take off without a shield. Oh, it's through the other door. Of course, it's through the other door. Oh no, there's no other door. Wait, what?
Hey!
The art of shield and an art of defense. You have a chance to win battle. Attack defense on pass. You can get a shield at the bazaar. Oh, go get a shield and come back. Not there's a shield in the back. Gotcha. Alright. To the bazaar. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds and going to go look for her. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So, that famous sword. Ah, but I won't believe you such for good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself. Here, take this with you. Thank you! Motherfucker just gave me a shield. Motherfucker, don't we go to the bazaar, go get a shield. Thank you. The one shield is the light and maneuverable. It is the weakest of all the shields. Also, keep in mind, it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, press R, select the shield, blah, 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 blah. If you're not sure how to use the shield, Knight Commander Lucas at the sparring hall will happily teach you. Well, I figured that part out. Knock, knock, knock. First with Link, there's no shield. Have they? Wasn't time to tell you the art of defense. Well, we'll start with the base. There you're worried about defense, take your shield, all simple stuff. I know, but it shoots you basics. To lower the shield, swing your sword, press the B, swing the sword, swing the sword, swing the sword with B. Just be careful when trying to attack while on defense. Every time you swing your sword, you move your shield out of your way, lowering your guard. Why don't you try that first? Yeah, what do you want from me, huh? Huh? Bunk, bunk, bunk. Oh, I can call on her. Yes, Master, what information do you seek? I need a hint. This is the sparring hall. Here you can learn essential sword techniques. I recommend that you be sure to study the fatal blow technique that is taught to students in this academy. Playtime. Current session playtime is... Oh, okay. Pokey pokey. That's what you want me to do? Oh, there we go. That's how I put it up. There we go, that's what they... Okay. Okay, yep, give me a refresh on the spin attack, why not? Wait, now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use spin attack, cut them... spot. Okay, that's what it is. Back and forth real quickly. Alright, and what was the fatal blow? Alright, when your enemy is down, target with the the left of fatal blow. Do a side slash on the log when it's down, try to finish off with this technique. Oh, up and down. Oh, I got flick it a couple times. Okay, that, like, I got it. Yep. Fatal Blow is also effective move. Boost right after using your shield, as well as plus spin attack. Also, don't stay away from long. You have to find Fatal Blow, quick attack, then set it up. Okay, cool. I guess that's it. Actually, let me just double check and go talk to him real quick. That's all you wanted to say, right? Okay. Gotcha. If you tell me to go to the gosh darn bazaar. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light you created. The column of light has appeared to the south of the location. Signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that sending to the surface armed with only a sword, you would result... Yes, I have a shield. If you have not already done... Alright, we'll go with the bazaar. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I thought she wasn't. I thought maybe no. Okay, make sure I was recording. Yep, we'll go check out the bazaar. And confirming that I am heading in the correct direction. Is this the bazaar? No. I It's just have health everywhere. It's like, oh, got hurt. There's a little heart over here. It's Barrow. I heard you won the wing ceremony. Congrats, and incredibly. Hey, you don't seem too happy about the winning. What's the matter? Oh, yeah. I guess they all don't know that she's gone. Okay, there's the bazaar there. Light tower, graveyard. Statue of the goddess. Bazaar? Please be the bazaar. It's not telling me what it is. Only one thing to do when you're tired, get some sleep. You can sleep anywhere there's a bed, you know? Skyloft is a different place after the sun goes down. It's no lie. Find a bed and take a nap to sleep until nightfall. It's all... oh, okay, it's day and night cycle. There's all kinds of curious things to enjoy at night. Yep. So you're on your way to become a knight? Yep. Plenty to do. Don't forget to press if you... or two. That's very delicious. Now the culinary right to be savored and enjoyed. Alright. Yes. What is this? What is that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, Calamacious vision appears before me. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead of you. Why, I can foresee what will fall before you. I am a foreteller. I'm a fortune teller. Or a foreteller. Or fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Okay. Nope, I think it's not what I was supposed to do. Let me tell you, fortune boy, do you doubt those eyes that look upon the shirt boy? A single thread loose. Nothing can hide from those eyes. Normally I sink 10 rubies to tell a fortune, but this time I'll charge about 1. So do you want to tell me your fortune? Do you dare discover what the fate... Yeah, here's a booby. Yes, I knew it. Ah, what a treat. You're the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, best so I do. You can trust the glistening eyes. Very well, let me see what I can see. Yes, your fortune is coming to me. Coming to focus now. Ah, I see many things. All is revealed. Young man, are you about to head into a densely wooded area? Somewhere blanketed in green? Yes. Ah, my eyes, they see all. Trees everywhere. Yes, many trees. It would serve you well to buy a wooden for your travel. You see a bit young and green yourself, so it couldn't hurt to take a heart potion. Okay. Heart potion with you. That's all I see for the moment. My eyes, they grew weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. What do you do? Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. If your shield takes a beat, no worries, I can fix that too. What shall it be? What shall it be? You got it. There's all the items you have that I can upgrade right now. Alright. Yeah, upgrade that. Hey kid, I can upgrade that if you haven't got... Come on, pick something else. Upgrade for you. Oh, okay. Amber Rectile Jelly Blob. Okay, well, sorry. I mean, you can't upgrade it. I'll be back. What do you have? Hello and welcome to the item check. Want to put stuff from your pouch into storage? Okay, want to take something out of storage? That's fine. So, is there anything in your pouch or your storage you want to move? Yeah, why not? Okay, I got nothing. Okay, thank you again. There's this guy. So cheery. Ah, customer. Hello there, friend. My shop carries the finest products you'll find anywhere. Please take a moment for your sense to save the wonderful treasure I have to prepare just for you, my friend. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Ah, of course. Someone as brave as save yourself doesn't need to hear me ramble on. Straight to business. Please, my friend, your eyes on this landscape fantastic treasure I have prepared for you today. Do stand in front of any document, wave, examine the beauty, and okay. Oh, can't sell them to me right now. Potion lady, how you doing? Hey, you there? Yes, you, the head boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. Can you drink our potions? You're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of the knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Let's tell you, look at the tell you I need my potion in condition. In full, so don't try to slink away without stopping up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle spared for it into. For some reason, I like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. Won't hear me say often, but you can put other things inside the bottles. Other things besides potion and empty bottles. Yep, useful to carry around. Yeah, an empty bottle. It's amazing that no one seems to sell these empty bottles. So, you got an empty bottle. You can fill it with all sorts of useful things. Empty bottles fit in your adventure pouch. Gotcha. Yep, drop them off at the end. Check. Already learned that. Oh, what do we got?
Oh.
One potion completely stops your stamina gauge from being depleted for a little while. Wait until it's ready. Get a stamina potion.
Yeah.
Heart potion. I want to say no thanks for now. I'm just going to look at the other potions. Oh, okay. So see, the bloom was also doing the boil thing. Now let's see revitalization. Since poured into a broken on a broken shield, and the moment of the shield will give good news. Amazing. Not only that, but can multi-burst mission will eventually restore 4 hearts. How about take some? Yeah. Are you gonna do that every time? I'm just you put a sign on them, okay? You're gonna get pissed off every time looking them up. It's like put a sign or something, you know? Make it easier for people. Guardian potion. Stuff makes you feel invincible. It's a potion that reduces the damage you take for a little time. $200 rupees. Might taste a bit strange, no denying that they do what advertise. Alright, give me the revitalizers. Then put on our broken shield, and the moment of the shield will be as good as new and revitalize. Feel better, something, something. 4 hearts. Sounds good. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can make something up for you. Oh, she said you're her husband. accidentally throwing this guy. Yeah, I want you to upgrade my potion. Oh, I didn't see this guy over here mixing. Well, I'm an idiot. Yeah, hello, welcome to my humble little side business over here. Infuse the potion my wife sells with new ingredients and increase their power. It's nothing really, just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions with you? Want me to infuse? Yeah, sure, why not? These are potions with you currently carry that I can infuse. Gotcha. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so I need some stuff. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, we're out of here. Oh, I just had to do. Oh, wait. That's funny. Like a fast walk. Hey, it doesn't change up. Okay, let's start actually heading out of here. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Seriously, what's up with that flying thing? Alright, I guess when I get on my bird, I can figure it out. Howdy! This light tower, you should try climbing to the top. It's so cool up here. Alright, I'm up here with you. You wanna say something different?
Hey!
Well, it's funny, folks here call this light tower supposedly here to help you find Skyward, prevent them from crashing into us. But I never seen any light come out of it. I wonder who built it and why. Climb all the way to the top anyway. There's an amazing view of the goddess from up there. Me? No, thank you. I'm going right down here. He's scared of heights. That's crazy. Okay, I don't exactly remember. I really just hope I'm supposed to just jump off. My bird catch me if I jump anywhere? What's he gonna say now? Watch your step there. Always be feeling shopping up, but you're never making the knighthood. Yeah, good thing this guy's real good at catching me. Hey, look there, the Betty There shop. Oh, thank you for telling me what that was, even though you look like a real punk of a kid. It's here, he sells bug nets there. I want one so bad. There's a bell hanging down there from the shop. I can hear if you can ring the bell, it'll stop for you and pick you up. But the bell is up there on the ground. You have to launch something at it. Oops, that rings it. Not too bad, I don't think I have anything for that. Alright, where exactly am I going? Step off the ledge and call your loftwing from there. Oh, call for left. Thank you. Okay, we'll go up to the top thing. Half bratty kid. Doesn't know. You have a bird you can get up there. I'm gonna try that next time climbing a ladder. I'm gonna just try and jump up a whole bunch of steps. There we go. I don't know why you can't just hop on them like normal. And jump off. I'm looking for that, like, shop. I guess the shop despawned. Okay, well, there was an island over here. Running my bird into the things. Okay, whoops. Oh, is that? You can't land them. Okay. That explains why that explains why the thing's gone and all that. Okay. Alright. Dot forward versus speed, slow down. Oh, oh, oh! What happens? Okay, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do for this island? Yeah, see, there's... Nope. Okay, maybe the idea is I have to go up really high and then use the sail. Hey there, Mr. Q. How you doing? I'm trying to land myself on this island, but I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. Nope. Okay, I can't control the sailcloth at all. Okay, I got no idea. We're going to land, I guess. I don't understand how it expects me to get over there, but okay. Nope. Okay, I got no idea on any of that other stuff. Jumping off the ledge. Going into the hole. Wait a second. Did I really just... Okay, maybe I guess I can jump that. I didn't think you'd be able to jump that. Okay, now that I know he can actually jump over to that island. Because honestly, I didn't think he'd be able to make that. But help, he totally just made that. Come on, open it! Is it not supposed to be able to do that? Oh, okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to be able to do that. I can't open the chest. Oh, got the gold bird thing. There we go, that's how you do it. Okay. Well, now I remember how to control the bird. And it's a very good landing. Almost got him. Wasn't aiming for him. Oh, well. Wait on a sec. Oh, okay, that's... Oh, I guess I am supposed to dive myself. Yeah, I guess those sailcloths are real strong. I thought I was supposed to go with the bird. Nope, just throw yourself through. No bird. feel like I could have took the bird with me. Last second. It's like, Master Link, we've arrived. This is fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. On my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Okay. Please proceed with caution, Master. Cut you in half. Well, I don't have Warblade knees for that yet. Ow. Bastards. Nope, can't cut it. Like, what does it want me to do? I got nothing I can do there. Okay. Oh, okay. There's health down there. I guess that must be what's making the noise I'm hearing. Ooh, it's like I got transported. Alright, just putting this out there. Kinda sounds like One Punch Man. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm just curious if there is any point to it. I might be a little upset if there is no point to it, and there probably is no point. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Can't cut that down. Well, that's cool. It doesn't sound light, too. I didn't realize that. Maximum effort. I am giving maximum effort. I'm trying to figure out. I'm missing. Okay, guess going down. I guess if we really need a heart, I guess, I don't know. Just like, it's weird random bait, I feel. It's like, ooh, come up here, go over here, what's over there? And I'm curious about it. It's like, ooh, okay, what do they do this for? About something about this, I don't know. Watch, it has something to do with me getting all the way down to the bottom here. Jump down here. Yep, see? Come down here. Do I even want to touch that thing now? Let's see what she has to say. What is my objective? Search, serve, and look for clues associated with Zelda's whereabouts quickly as possible. When detect remnants of a civilization near the surface device, you first explore the area near your touchdown. Current session plate. Okay. He says when I ask for him. Okay, yep, it is. I gotta touch it. Let me go touch it. Young one, child of destiny, descend from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess GwDZ, take aim at the evil aurora and unleash its power. It just sounds like a boss fight, doesn't it? It's gonna be a boss fight. Unleash the boss battle. As for Link, I'm sensing a change in the air that is triggered by your skyward strike. I have also detected an aurora that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I summarize the area. I can lead you the direction of this aurora through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? Yeah. Yep, I would love it. As you wish, Master. Dowsing is when I detect the presence of aura or something you wish to search for using the tip of the sword. The nearer you are to an object emitting aurora in question, the stronger the response will be. This response manifests itself through vibrations and sound. The direction of the object emitting the aurora is indicated by the purple pointer you see. Okay. Hold and select Zelda as your dowsing target and point to the direction you wish to search. Oh, she's just right up there on the cliff. Right there on the cliff's edge. Well, let's say she's up there now. Let me go ahead. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, okay, now I can go in here. Oh, look! We got a revitalization boat. This boat is very blessed to shield, guides, and also stores 4 hearts. I'm gonna have bottles everywhere. You just walk in, smash a couple of things, loot her chest. Ah. The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link? Ah, Link, good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword. When pointed skyward, the skyward striker you command, it is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess of eternity ago. Your arrival here was precedented many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubt the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The Spirit Maiden has not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the Spirit Maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faerun Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. Alright, I'll go over there to Faerun Woods. The X upon your map marks the path which leads to Faerun Woods. You'll be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not provide guidance enough for your journey. And so I'll give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at the location or act as waypoint of the altar. Press X and press A. Yep. Gotcha. Okay, you have set a beacon. Gotcha. Remove the beacon from the map. Gotcha. If you aim them accurate with placement, gotcha. Go now. I already did. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, sorry. Yes. Yep, because where I am standing. When you no longer have use for the beacon, you can move from your map. Thank you. That's what I was doing earlier. I was pressing A. Not B. B for beacon, A for... A, go away. On your way out, contents of the treasure chest within the room, you'll find that they should be proved useful for your journey. Thank you. You're ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. You're safe travel. Know that all the questions will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Oh, fairy. I do hope you are able to catch up with Zelda. Oh, you found a fairy. This playful spirit has planted 6 of your hearts. Good to know. Save. I guess maybe add an empty bottle. Nope, okay, that's all the nooks and crannies. Alright, through the door! Look at that, there's a beacon. Dude. Oh, goody. Oh, it is. It does keep moving the camera to like a lower view. Okay. Alright, let's go save him. Save him, boys. Out of the way. Scram. Where am I at? Where am I at? Ooh, where am I going? Where am I going? Yo, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who are you, those road pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in the peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you all sorts of weird things are going on lately. Are you big for taking care of those guys? So let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud. I'm Gorko from Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from the Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks they rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, the statue is special. It is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it's to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head scratcher, bud. Makes you know want to do it, don't you? Yeah, tell me more. Well, sounds like a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud. You'd better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they go around by flying on backs of huge birds that are way bigger than the birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres Goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a peaceful society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not all that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. The Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold. The endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of this stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, all the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold, no chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. There's the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Yeah, keep on telling me. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues and learn more. Next time I bump into you, I'll give you this info. Alright. Oh, check that out. It woke up. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Let's see someone else crazy, man. Bah! I got magic sword. I had to examine the statue further, bud. Who knows what I might find out. Alright, well, let me examine it. Oh, look, I can save. Girl. What was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I have to know. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and just be like, see you later. Just do that in front of him. Guy's like, what the heck? Alright, so that's the main island, and then I got all these other, like, little islands, and it looks like portals, but we haven't explored those yet. They haven't asked me to do anything with them yet, so... Just going ahead and dive back down. A report master. It is possible to ascend to a specific bird statue on the surface after you have already visited it, and I have memorized its location. To do this, point to the area you want to descend with and press A to confirm your destination. Oh, behind the temple and then sealed grounds. No, I think it's behind the temple. Because the other one was where I just landed earlier. Yep, there we go. Oh, hey, he is still here. Hey, what's up? Nope, didn't question any of that. Okay. That's fine. Don't question my magic. The fact that there's like a little ghostly soul that keeps popping out makes me feel bad. Oop, this button. Oh, yep, I had a feeling it was gonna be this. Okay. And they already have that one active, so I'm not going to have to worry about it. Oh. Hey, Master, that you have access to stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, you can return to the sky from anywhere on the surface and come back to where you left. Oh, these effing amiibos, man. The amiibo. If you have amiibo, your amiibo can amiibo. Buy the amiibos. Please call me anytime you would like to use an amiibo. You can also enable or disable amiibo usage from the options. Nope, yeah, we gotta push this. Oh, okay. I was pushing forward. I have to stop pushing forward. There we go. Oh, that was the beacon. Okay, had to click on it. Okay, Master, you have entered Farron Woods. The plentiful water as the region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that lush plant life and water resources are attracting animal species to the region. Looking at this probability, it's extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. Nope, didn't give me anything. Oh, that's fun. I forgot how to get it off me. Oh, that was cool. Ha! That's neat. Whatcha? Hoi, 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 hoi. Don't be harassing that small, innocent cabbage thing. No, don't attack me. Aha. That was a sword. Gonna do. Oh, bastard. We get Bob Tells. Figured out where his tail was. That's so much fun. Is it? I guess it is kind of like a hedgehog. Weird. I think there's go QQ. Quico! Now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me, Coo-weep. Coo-weep. I'm gonna keep chasing you. I want answers. I want answers, punk. He's scaring it now. Get back here. Like, I just want to ask her a question. Whoa, calm down. Forgot about that one. Alright, I'll just keep hitting the mushrooms, I guess. Alright, got no idea where it went off to this time. Oh, what are you saying? I've detected an emotionally strong dousing response in this area. You should continue searching the vicinity. Oh, it won't let me leave. Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, fine. Just talk to you. Okay, now let me talk to it. They're beating some mushroom dust into it. It spotted me again. Kui. You don't want to eat me? Green, come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? Kui, I'm Machi. I'm a Kikui. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kiko. Oh, a while ago I ran into a family of animals like you, but there was one with like you, but that one was a girl. You know who? I don't know who she was, but she seemed to be in big trouble when I saw her. She's a friend of yours, Kui. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Kui, but she escaped with Kui, Elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked this position of the Kikui known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikui most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize that there's an 85% chance that the Kikui Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. You really spooked me, Kui. You keep very strange company, friends. Sounds like you're set to find this friend and elder. If you're heading that way, Kui keeps getting me. Tell the elder that I am safe. Cheer up, I bet your friend is safe with our elder. Okay, so I came down from over there. I'll say, can I put it down to kill it? Oh, it's not one I bounced the thing back at. Okay. Oh, look at that. Made a shortcut now. Oh, okay. Oh, can't get up there. Oh, this rupee. Still a lot of fun to do that. Oh, whoops. That again. There we go. I had a feeling that might be how you dealt with them. Red rupee. Come on. Ah, missed it. There we go, got him. Okay, I guess I gotta go over to whatever that thing over there looks like. Who would have known the elder was only just right over there? What's up, big fella? I'm Butcher, the Kiwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my indigenous camouflage. Others like you? Well, you say you met some of my people, Kui. Oh, Machi is safe, eh? Ah, but the monsters, they're still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. And you're looking for one of your lost people as well? At one point during the monster panic here, I did speak with a blonde girl. Very kind, but now she is not a time such to talk. The forest is full of monsters. I'm worried about my missing tribe. Yeah, the shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they are safe? I'm worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. Saving the common fears, I will be able to remember more about where the girl has went off to. Learned that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi Elder is an unfortunate setback, but I may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added the Kikwis as a dousing option. Lovely. Nope, I remember, we're fine. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on the map and Disable dowsing readings for them. That way you'll not have to visit the CD quiz. This concludes my explanation. Gotcha. Oh, auto. It's automatically. I like money. Okay, I don't know why he fell off like that last time, but all good. What are you torturing? You chase one of them up a tree or something? Oh, you want to call for a bunch of your friends, huh? Oh. That's where you all made a mistake. Because it's at that moment. Come on, come on. You can get something on me? Ain't nothing on me. Me and my swordsmanship. Kiwi! Ah, wonderful. Come on down. You fought off all those red guys, so does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to gel and I can't get down. Think you could help me? Oh, okay, I see where I'm supposed to. I don't know how to climb. I need help. Yep. Oh, okay. Ha! I had a feeling like it was something like that. Yay, knocking him out of the tree. I forgot the rolling is how you vibrate things or knock things, push things. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thanks you. I'm saved. Hey, the elders worry about me? Well, I'm glad to hear you're safe. Man, Lopsa. If the elder can please tell me where I am, I'll okay. My legs are still shaking. Did not jump off. Yes, exactly. Hurry. Yo. Oh, almost wanted to do that. Okay. Nope. Oh, goody. It's like the fairy holes in Zelda. Just jump down and there's a cow. Oh, look, it was down in the hole. Don't need me, I taste terrible, let me go. Huh? The Elder was worried about me, I'm glad to hear he's safe. I'm Olo. If you meet Elder, tell him to keep me safe. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for the monsters to go away. What is this? You got an amber relic. These amber colored chunks of precious stone are found everywhere. No one knows where their strange shape comes from. Oh, okay. Oh, that don't seem to work that way. Okay, where am I going? Where have I reached? Okay, yep, this is where I just was, and I jumped down the hole. Oop, let's go the other way. Yep, that's the way I want to go. Look, there's a heart container. Those things are good. Increase your heart. Collect and increase your heart capacity. Go. There's a way to dive, and I just don't know how to do it yet. Alright. Got more of these guys, huh? Yep. I'm going to get a musical instrument to do something with those, I bet. Oh, he was up here. Good thing I climbed up here. Almost didn't do that. I was like, come on, can talk? Can do something? I've been discovered, and here I thought I'd good hiding place. I'm Irla. You want to find another key in these woods that's half as good as hiding as I am, except out, of course. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I said she go speak with the Kiwi elder. I didn't use the dowsing at all. I just kind of ran around. You met the elder? Okay. Phew, glad to hear. Phew. You know out of here. Thunder, thunder, thunder. More. Piece of me, bird? Huh? Fucking birds. I'm forgetting how to do the fatal blow. Oh, another statue. And now instead of dousing me in case that there are no additional kiwis in the area. Yep, I'll go speak with the no there, that's fine. Gotta save first. Do a little save, a little saving. A little savey save. Thought maybe. On that thing. I don't be able to get back to him. Oh, another one of those amber things. Nice. Big butt. Hey. He did it. He went Q. You have a real time found whoever is missing, Q. Know who you are, where you come from, but you have my many things. I feel much less worried now. Remembered where that young lady went? That young girl Zeta, was that her name? Yes, it all come back to me. She said she had traveled to a temple deep within these woods. Oh, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own, just the same. I think she headed down that way toward the temple. But be sure to take great care if you follow her, that air is crawling with monsters. Almost forgot. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikways, I will give you a precious Kikway heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. Ooh, pardon me a moment. Ah, slingshot. That. Oh wow, that's really cool. That's really well done. Come on up there. You got a slingshot. Projectiles shoot Dooku seeds at your foes. R2 will stun your enemies. Nice. Thank you. That slingshot, you should be able to find a path deep into the woods. Temple it is. Oh yeah, you're gonna tell me to shoot that thing? I can now shoot these vines. To start, why not try shooting that curled up vine there? Hold Z and ready your slingshot, then press Z. Yep. Run ammunition, just grab some seeds from the fruit that grow in the trees over there. I'll go find that girl, I'll be rooting for you. There we go. It's got a little bit of an arch to it. Oh, you can also do B. Oh, that centers. Okay. And then A puts it away. But A puts it away. Nope, I guess not. Trying to remember how I get up there. I'm guessing it's this way. Oh no, it's on the other side of that thing. Yep. But I can crawl through this little hole over here. It's getting me there. I went like the long. I definitely went like the long way. Fine though. Nice. But I do see small seeds of ammunition for the slingshot. Make sure you always have a few. Got a few handy. Oh, got a few handy. Oh, someone watching me. Someone following me. They're fall watching. Watch foul. Look at that, now we're in the deep woods. I gotta remember, I had a feeling it's gonna do that again. Okay. Good you, I'm taking your honey. Oh. Caught a woodland rhino beetle. Collectors often polish the hard carcasses of these beetles to make them tougher. Strongest of all the insects. Neat. And I got honeycomb. Or hornet larvae. They're a precious source of protein that comes from the deck of hornet hive. Might be good for making something. Oh good, it's attacking him now. Okay. Yeah, Zelda, the original lawnmower simulator. They didn't accept it was me. They thought it was me, that would have been bad. Good to know it's just a bottomless pit. We love bottomless pits. Push the log shortcut. Missed it. Got it. Oh, what? Oh, there we go, I made him fall. I guess you can kind of do that on purpose, I guess. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I did it on purpose, but I guess it's like walking and then pressing it. Cause him to fall off on the side like that. They can really jostle that line. Oh, jelly blob. Like a boring water gun, but it's used to make all sorts of things. Oh, good. I finally got one of those things. I need to go up to, like, the sky area and upgrade some stuff. Alright, Deep Woods. Let's go ahead and we're gonna save. And we're gonna go up to the sky. Let's do some upgrades. I think I might have a couple of things maybe to do upgrade. No, you know, I'll stay down here. Oh no! There we go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I fell off the edge. Okay, back over the side. Oh, you can rush him along. Use up some of his energy, but you can rush him along. There we go. Oh, almost didn't make it again. Alright, just in case I fall again. Oh, now there's a face I know. Hey, bud. Hold up, bud. I had to ask your favor. It's a log. There's a log. I want to fine. I want to push the log, boy. You won't talk. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here, I stumbled into one of these things just now. It looks like something I've seen in those ancient texts. If I remember right, yep, this is one of them things the goddess who is said to have left behind for the hero of legends. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought up a name for these things. I've been calling them the goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see. Summon forth the light from a heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say? Try and crack the mystery of the cube together? Yeah, why not? Hey, thanks a billion, bud. This cube is made of some sort of metal I've never seen. I've wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I'd say keep cracking this egg, the line you know, the light of a heavenly blade. Yeah. Pew! There you go. Oh no. Oh, did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky, just like I did. I think if you add to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword, what do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This means just got a whole lot more mysterious. The next texts say there should be cubes like that, one all over the land. Tell you what, you blast many of those cubes that you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. Sounds great. Alright, can I move my log now? There we go. Off it goes. Honestly, being able to do that kind of reminds me of like the original Zelda, so it's kind of cool. Forest Temple. Alright everyone, we made it to the Forest Temple. And that sadly is all the time I have for today. I'd like to thank you again for joining me. This has been a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy playing these Zelda games and learning more about the story. I mean, because really, honestly, I played the original NES one. I got a little bit of an idea of that. I got the idea, like, the whole story arc and everything. But I've never really played any besides Ocarina of Time and part of Wind Waker and also a little bit of Majora's Mask. So, like, I haven't really fully completed many of these Zelda titles. So I'm looking forward to completing this one. Looking forward to playing it. And yeah, hope you all join me. I'd like you all join me. But thank you again. I'll see you all in the next one. You all have a good one. My name is GwDZilla. Goodbye, and have a good one. Adios. Bye-bye. See you later. This is a full, complete ending.